So here's one more thought from this idea of trying to live well and to honor those who have given their lives so that we could live, so that we could live in freedom by living well. And that, of course, includes Jesus for those of us who live our lives for him. The last book I want to highlight in this series is this, At Your Best by Carey Nieuwhof. You've probably heard me mention this one before, but he has two really, really important ideas in here that I'd like to highlight today, and that's this. One, you need to identify your gifts. You need to know what you're best at. And that's a humbling thing because most of us think that we're better at almost everything than we actually are. And sometimes it's also tempting to just really feel inadequate when we're actually good at something because we love it so much. We want to be known for that. We want to be respected for that thing because it means so much to us, and it's really hard to admit maybe we're not as good as we wish we are, or even not as good as somebody else already is. But the point is not to compete, but to just be your best, to keep improving, to try to figure out how to do better. I just think that's so important to remember. But figure out what you're best at, what God designed you to do, and follow that. The other thing then, and this is where Carey Nieuwhof's take on these ideas really means so much to me, is he gets so practical. I highly recommend that book. He gets so practical about even figuring out, are you a morning person or a night person? When in the day are you most alive? Well, is there some sort of a season as the month goes by, or based on certain responsibilities that you have on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, where there's certain times where you actually do a better job at the things that matter most? You do a better job at, it's a good time to do this thing because it matters so much. I don't know where you are today, but my encouragement is simply just ask at least one of those questions. Ask one of the questions of, so how am I wired? And make one choice to actually pursue that. It all starts with just one choice, one step in the right direction. And one more time, I'm going to share this verse from Hebrews chapter 12, two verses actually, and leave you with this encouragement. It says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. None of us is going to end up at the right hand of the throne of God, but we'll end up where God wants us if we live courageously. God bless you.